Black Phoenix, reporting under Ashcroft and Vale Investigative Media. I just left the RJC, Regional Justice Center here in Las Vegas, Nevada, my hometown. I had to file some papers. Wanted to touch base with everybody and kind of give an update. A lot of the posts that I posted, I guess even on my homepage, my personal page, even though it's a public page, is I want to just clarify a few things. So, for those that wondered where I went and watched where Josh go, well, my parents had passed, and I took some time to mourn that. I just really didn't want to, bring the problems to the front door. So, and it was something that I needed to do for myself. And when I was kind of just getting square, I was kind of okay, and well, I got into an accident. I was a seatbelted passenger with Jessica in a rental truck, and we were headed to California. I was during that quiet time. I had built a massive coin business, rare coins, silver coins, back from like 1800s to present. And so we were headed down there. I was going to be liquidating one of my Harleys because we were doing a soft launch 6 days after the accident. We really got in the accident. Who knows what would have happened? But we were looking forward to it. But I had to liquidate one of my Harleys if I wanted to do the soft launch, for the company properly. And but there's a lot of vendors down there that we wanted to network with. So we took a significant amount of inventory with us and loaded up the Harley to take to a potential buyer. So we were in a pretty bad accident. They had to fly me back to Las Vegas, and they removed some of my organs, and it's kind of touch and go whether I was going to survive there for a second. And, so I didn't disappear. I didn't go crazy and do all sorts of crazy stuff. I just took time to heal and from my loss of my parents, and then I tried to take some time to heal from this accident. But with that, a series of the events, and I was already documenting for something completely different. That's in my book, Truth: A Whistleblower's Dare, available on Amazon, KDP, Bingo. So feel free to jump over there, $7.99, you can download it. So anyways, like that plug. As I'm documenting and I'm going through this process of healing and just trying to figure things out, and I started to notice these patterns and these contradictions in reports and these regulations that people are supposed to, or these laws and regulations people are supposed to, or entities that we trust and that are supposed to protect us in times like that. I started to notice inconsistencies in them, and so I just kept documenting and just all these different bad things just kept happening. I'm like, there's no way. I'm like, this bad. I don't have bad luck. Like, not like this. This is just So over the last 8 months, 10 months, when I took over my own case, I've been consumed really with so much information and so many documents, cross-referencing and looking for contradictions, and looking up the statutory laws and all these different things that just didn't seem right. And go grab my book. You might like it if you're interested in the mechanics of systemic indifference, I guess, maybe, or systemic deflection, systemic harm. I won't say corruption, because I don't necessarily believe that anybody is 100% corrupt. I mean, our system's structured to where they look corrupt. I don't know. You tell me. I'm no lawyer. I've had to learn a lot of law, to learn a lot of different things, and I can just tell you one thing. In my opinion, there's certain structured systems. There's certain things that are not okay. They are, from my point of view, they are They do not help the American people. And now, for anybody who thinks that this is, I'm doing all this for attention or money or anything, it's not that at all. It's literally not that at all. I just started to see situations that that we were put in, that if a person without the relentless drive that I have, and the stubbornness that I guess I have, it would just, man, in some of these cases, it would just crumble them. Like, if this would have happened, if all these series of events would have happened, and that accident would have happened when my daughters were just going into high school or something, it would have done some serious damage. It really would have. I mean, financially, emotionally, just reputationally. And when I realized it, I was like, wow, man, like my mom and dad, like I said, had passed not too long ago, and I personally, I choose to believe in I guess God, and the heaven. I don't necessarily know the heaven hell kind of thing, but I do believe that there is something, and I do believe that. I mean, because when I do something good, I feel good. If I do something bad, then I feel bad. And I think most people can relate to that. And so when I started uncovering all these things, and I realized that I built this archive of now it's evidence, but material, and I started to see the contradictions, the overlaps, and the incentives, and just the directions that are normalized, and the collateral damage that is just accepted because of quarterly reports, and just it was not okay with me, and I couldn't imagine walking up to my parents. God willing, I make it to where they're at, and say, I had a chance to help Mom, Dad, and I didn't. Nah, it's too hard. They were gonna just destroy my reputation, and though I could have made a mistake, made a difference. Well, I did. I took the easy way out, or something like I couldn't even imagine the look on my mom's face, or my father. My father wouldn't even talk to me. He would just. He's a United States Marine Corps veteran. He would just put his head down and walk away if that was the case. And my mom, my best friend on planet Earth my whole life, she might say a word or two to me, but she'd turn her head and just walk away too. Like, you took the easy road, Josh? No, man. Like, they wouldn't be able to accept it. So they were driving force, and some of my daughters, we were best friends, each one of them, me and them, at certain points. They were my little ride or die little homies. And this has been a rough road, because I've had to isolate. I've been isolated, I guess, doing research, doing all these things. So I haven't had a chance to talk to everybody as much as I'd like. And but now it's time. Things are. They're finally aligned to where the archive is done. Regretfully, not regretfully, it's one of those projects where the archive will never be fully done, because the work will never be complete done. So figured I'd just give everybody an update. I love you guys. For friends and family that I haven't seen, and that aren't in my book, I miss you guys. I really do. I just didn't see bringing to hold on one's shoulders. I just didn't think that it would be beneficial to be around a whole bunch of people. I thought it'd be unfair. I mean, it's a heavy burden. It's a heavy burden to bear, and I chose to do it, and I chose that.